What up? What up? What's the B word, Mom? Anthony Anderson with another segment. What's the B word? Like and subscribe to the page. Hit me up on Instagram. What's the B word 52? Just like you see on YouTube. Hit me up on Facebook. What's the B word? And you hit me up on Twitter. B word 52. And y'all already know what's going on with me, man. Baltimore Raven fan. Raven Nation stand up. Flock, let's get it. It's a different setting, man. Like I said earlier this weekend, I'm at my family house. Gonna be back home tomorrow. But anyway, if you're not a Raven fan and you just like talking football, you might be a fan of the Texans, the Saints, the Bengals, or whoever. Hit that subscribe button anyway, cause we talk football period in here, baby. But anyway, we here today to talk about the Ravens, man. Our Baltimore Ravens won 49-13 against the Cincinnati Bengals in Cincinnati. Wow, man. Like, where do I start? Like, wow. We're gonna start with Lamar Jackson though. Just wow, man. Lamar, y'all, when have we ever had an offense like this? Like, this is crazy. I'm just still lost to words. But Lamar went 15 for 17 for 223 yards, 3 TDs, no picks. A perfect for the second time. The guy who can't pass, the guy that all the teams gave up on, who said it wasn't going to be a good NFL quarterback, need to play receiver, need to play running back, for the second time, has a perfect QBR. I mean, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. He proving them guys wrong and stuff like that. Lamar overall had a great game. I mean, the swagger of this team, man, the swagger of this offense is building up. They did the right thing. I was kind of worried going into the Cincinnati game because you know how some teams can do. They can go into the game after winning a big game and then go in there and lose a game that they supposed to win. But they didn't come with that attitude. We jumped on them fast. We didn't even give them a chance, man. We didn't even give them a chance. I mean, we went up 2 touchdowns quick, man. First quarter, it was 14-0. And then we scored 14 more in the second quarter. They scored 10 points in this quarter, but they just never had a chance this whole game, man. And when we play teams that's not better than us or don't even supposed to be on the field with us, that's what we supposed to do. We supposed to step on their neck. And I just think that Lamar is bringing that type of attitude to this team, man. That's what's making him so. It's not just the on-field stuff, man. It's just how he carrying himself off the field and just how he leading his team right now. So, shout out to Lamar, man, because the man had an awesome game. He had 7 carries for 65 yards. Of course, everybody's gonna bring up that one touchdown where he hit the whoop and he hit the whoop. He hit that spin move, B button, Madden move, X, whatever it is. I think it's circle on PlayStation, whatever. He hit the spin move on him, and everybody pretty much saying that that's their favorite play of the game from Lamar and stuff like that. And I understand why, because it was flashy, it was exciting, it was seeing Lamar do what he do best at a high level. But that wasn't my favorite play from Lamar. My favorite play from Lamar was when Cincinnati sent their blitz. They sent the blitz to Lamar. Lamar stared it down. He stared that blitz down and stood in that pocket like a man and let one go to Hollywood for a touchdown, man. That's the play that got me super excited. I love the running play because it was huge. It was like, man, I went crazy when I seen it. But when I seen Lamar stand in that pocket and looked that blitz in the eye, took the lick when he threw it, man, we got us a ball player, man. We got us a real ball player, man. And he's not even in his peak yet. He's not even in his peak. This man a baby, man. I just seen a post that was saying he 27 days younger than Joe Burrow from LSU. This is his second year. This ain't even his peak, man. So, man, Lamar just had himself a game, man. The offense went off so good this game right here that we didn't even have to rely on our running backs like that. Mark Ingram only had 9 carries for 34 yards, which he got a touchdown too. And Gus Edwards only got 4 carries for 17 yards. And Justice Hill got 3. We still trying to work him in. I think Justice gonna have to gain him a little weight, man, because he just too light. But on the receiving end, my man Hollywood, I can't wait to get Hollywood full speed, man. That's what y'all gotta understand too. Hollywood is not full speed yet. But hold up, reverse. Let me go back because everybody been talking about this also. That Heisman package or that Heisman backfield with RG3, Lamar, and Mark Ingram, bro. That was man, that was crazy, man. That was cool right there. That was a nice thing to see, and it was a thing to put Other teams don't notice. Now they got a game plan for stuff like that too, even though I don't think we'll be using it that often. But I'm just saying, it's something to think about. Something to think about. And you never know. It might be all type of plays coming out of that package. Double pass plays and all that. I mean, I'm just saying, man. You never know. RG3 might pitch the ball to Lamar on the option. You never know, man. But anyway, going to the receiving end, man. My man Hollywood Brown, 4 receptions, 80 yards, 20 yards average per catch. I should have started him on my fantasy league this week. Gosh, that injury kind of scared me. But my fantasy team won anyway. I know this off subject, but my fantasy team had 208 points this week. I scored 208 points on my fantasy team. But anyway, Hollywood had 80 yards, 20 yards to cook. 1 TD, and man, surprisingly, like this one of my shockers of the game too. Nick Boyle had 4 catches for 78 yards. If you would have told me that any point of this season, Nick Boyle would have had more receiving yards than Mark Andrews, I would be like, you crazy. But Nick Boyle almost got 100. He almost got 100. When he almost got that touchdown, I wanted that touchdown for him so bad because he don't get in the end zone that often. But hey, Nick Bowl, look, Lamar starting to like Nick Bowl too, man. It's kind of making everybody be like looking at Hayden like, Hayden, we might not need you, dog. But anyway, man, tight ends played great. I still just hate that we can't get it out to more receivers, but at the same time, y'all got to understand it's too bad our receivers not getting the ball as much as the packages that we run don't have a lot of receivers on the field, so it's like their snaps are getting cut in half too by the formations and our play style that we like to play. So you can't expect them to get the ball a lot too. I wish we could spread it around a little more, get Seth Robinson. Me personally, I really want to get Willie Snead more involved because Willie Snead is just, to me, he a dog, man. He catch everything and he hard to get down, man. He get them yards out the catch all the time. But Willie had 2 catches for 12 yards. Hayden Hurst had 2 for 20, man. So I mean, it just at the same time we didn't have to open up. We took the lead so fast and was beating them in the mouth so easily, man. We didn't even have to just open up the playbook like that. We just went back, dull with the playbook. But that's about it for the offense, man. It's nothing really to talk about the offense. I mean, we put 49 points on the board, man. We put 49 points on the board. Offense played good. I mean, the O line is getting better and better. I mean, it is against the Bengals. I understand that, y'all. Y'all don't have to drop that in the comments. I know it's against the Bengals and stuff like that, but you can't help who you play. And if you're a better team, that's what you're supposed to do against a team that's not better. You're supposed to whoop them. You supposed to whoop them. That's just saying. Because I would be more concerned if we was in a dog fight with them like we was like about 4 weeks back. We was in a dog fight with them. We supposed to whoop them. If we better than them, we supposed to whoop them. No if and buts about it. Forget a dog fight. I don't even want to hear the any given Sunday thing. If we better than them, we supposed to go out there and whoop them. So that's what we did, man. Offense did a great job. Hope they continue to keep working on this, keep this momentum from Seattle to New England to Cincinnati to Houston, and to the next week after Houston, and to the next game after that. We need to keep this going, man, because we have never had this type of energy in Baltimore. We never had this type of offense in Baltimore. We are the number one offense right now in the NFL, man. We have never done that before. Never. And not to mention the defense, which I'm finna get ready to touch up on. The defense has been getting, man, Eric DeCosta first year. I don't care how this year end or what goes down in this year. Eric DeCosta first year has been a success as a GM, and I can't wait to see what's gonna happen later on while he's our GM in Baltimore. Cause this man been doing a doggone good job. Doggone good job. So we finna get to this defense, man. The defense played unbelievable ball, man. Unbelievable ball. It ain't the best statistic wise. We did give up 100 rushing. I mean, I predicted that we was gonna rush Finley and give him a hard time because he's a young guy. But one thing I want to bring up, even though Tate didn't go off like he did last time, but do y'all see what I meant when I was like, you couldn't really blame Kennedy for kind of getting beat by Tate? Man, Tate, that young guy there, man, he's a big physical. He a little beast over there. He a little beast over there. I ain't gonna lie. But he ain't get too much this game right here. Because I mean, you got a rookie quarterback starting on his first start, and he, like I said in my preview video, rookie quarterbacks don't usually do too good against us. Mitchell beat us and Baker beat us. That's it. So anyway, Ryan Finley went 16 for 30, 167 yards, a TD, and an interception. And man, oh man, that interception. Let's touch on this interception, man. Marcus Peters with another pick six. One more time, Raven Nation. Go to Tim Williams' Twitter page and troll him. Because burnt toast tastes so good over here in Baltimore. The burnt toast tastes great. Best burnt toast I ever had in my life. 2 pick sixes since he been in Baltimore. 2 of them. I mean, and then I'm looking. I've seen a couple of film videos and stuff from Baldy, and man, that dude there, man, Marcus Peters is a smart player. He's smart, man. I guess he just wasn't being used right with the Rams, man, because he balling for us right now. He balling for us right now. 2 pick sixes, man. The man is out there balling, man. Joe Mixon had 100 yards on us, had 114 yards on us, but it was on 30 carries. I mean, you would think somebody would get 100 yards on 30 carries. He averaged only 3.8 a yard a carry. So we did pretty good. Michael Pierce got hurt. Don't know how serious that injury is. They said the x-rays came back negative, but he a big man, so you never know with a foot injury on a big man. So they put a little strain on our running game. But B. Will was out there playing. Man, B. Will, Brandon Williams, man. These last few weeks, I think, man, it's like after that little Earl Thomas scuffle him and Earl Thomas had, man, B. Will done showed a mean streak, and he coming to play, man. He coming to play. So shout out to Brandon Williams. I'm doing my shout outs on the defense. Shout out to Marcus Peters. Shout out to Brandon Williams. Next person I want to shout out, Project Pat, man. Pat Ricard. I love this dude, man. He go over there on the offensive side. He cleared out the way, do his thing at fullback. And then when Michael Pierce got hurt, he filled in for Michael Pierce. Made a big sack. Forced the fumble. Hey, I'm talking about he popped up celebrating everything. Didn't even know the ball was out. Mr. Bowser just scooped that thing up and scored a touchdown. Shout out to Bowser too for being in the right place and scooping it up and taking it to the house. But man, shout out to the defense. Because during this winning streak we've been going on, our defense has been playing so much better, and it goes back to our GM Eric DeCosta. I mean, you look at all the players just making plays. Just look at all the players just making plays. Marcus Peters, you know what I'm saying? LJ Ford, Josh Bynes. I mean, Project Pack over there making plays. Earl Thomas. I mean, just everybody making plays. I ain't forgetting about Marlon and all that. I'm just saying, like, guys that probably we really didn't know was gonna be in Baltimore. Like looking from last year going to this year, we didn't think them guys were gonna be in Baltimore. Most of them guys are not. But I'm just saying, man, Eric DeCosta he's doing a great job, man. And in this winning streak right here, we have scored a touchdown. Think about it. We scored a touchdown on defense in Seattle, New England, and we scored 2 on defense in Cincinnati. It's just like the Saints defense when they won the Super Bowl. We're not being the best in stats wise and stuff like that, but when we get our hand on that ball, we taking it the other way. We just we using the opportunity to the fullest, man. We taking. I mean, I think we got. I forgot how many touchdowns we got in the NFL. This season on defense, but we one of the top ones in scoring touchdowns on defense. More about the defense, man. Who that was that forced that fumble? I can't think who forced that fumble. Chuck Clark. Chuck Clark forced the fumble on the 4th down. Man, shout out to Chuck Clark because he been big for us. He been huge for us. He gave up a touchdown, true enough. But that's a mismatch, man. It's always tough on a safety when you're going against something like that on a touchdown. I mean, it is what it is. It happens all the time. But he made up for it, forced the fumble. Earl Thomas scooped it up. I thought he was about to score too. I mean, this defense is really, really, like, for these past few weeks, we've been getting that ball, man. We've been forcing fumbles. We've been getting interceptions. We've been doing what we need to do, man. And if we keep this up on the defensive side of the ball, I don't see nobody beating us. If we keep that up on the defensive side of the ball, we can run the table. One more other thing. I've been hard on Matthew Judon at the beginning of the season and all that, but one thing I did not know Even though he ain't been getting a lot of sacks, he is one of the top leaders in quarterback hits. So he been getting there. I just want us to get there though. You know. But I'm just saying, like I said, when Jimmy came back with the return of Jimmy and our secondary playing a lot better, them blitzes they're gonna eventually start working, and we gonna start getting home. We gonna get home more than we normally do. We got tougher competition coming next week. We got the Texans coming in. We back home in Baltimore. I'm gonna do my preview for that. But I'm just excited about the game, man. When you playing against a team that's not better than you, man, that's what you're supposed to do. That's why I'm so excited. You dominate the team that ain't better than you. You punch them in the mouth and just let them know we better than y'all. We better than y'all. And that's what you're supposed to do, man. So shout out to the offense. Shout out to the D. Shout out to the O line. Can't forget the O line, man. Just shout out to the team, man. Still ready to see our return game get a little bit better. I'm just ready to see that. Everybody talking about the whole Cyrus Jones thing about him being inactive. He gonna be inactive until Biggie come back, which I think Biggie come back this week. So he finna get ready to go. Cyrus Jones finna get ready to be gone. I guess we're gonna stick with DeAnthony Thomas. I don't know, but only time will tell, man. But about this game right here, it ain't too much. I done said what I had to say. It ain't too much breaking down or nothing, man. About this game right here, we just went out there and punched them in the mouth. We just went out there and punched Cincinnati in the mouth, and it was nothing they could do about it. And oh my goodness, would you look at her? They had us probably being the team that's gonna come in last place. They had Pittsburgh winning the division. We in first place, Pittsburgh in second, and the two Ohio teams who are usually always in third and fourth places in third and fourth place. It's crazy how the North work, man. And it's crazy that these Steelers won't die. I was at the casino watching the game, like, why won't the Steelers die? But that's okay. Come week 17, I ain't even gonna speak on week 17 right now. We just gotta get done with week 11. But anyway, Flop, love y'all, man. Let's enjoy this victory. But let's get past this victory. Let's get to Houston, man. Cause Deshaun Watson, that man's a problem. We gotta be ready for that problem. You remember how it was when we played Hobson? Our DBs was having so much trouble with him when we played him 2 years ago that we was holding him, doing defensive holding so much that the man jersey was ripped up. Jimmy was having a hard time with that guy right there. That man's a beast. We got to be ready for that. We have to be ready for that. But hopefully we can take care of business, give our home crowd fans something to cheer about and be happy about, and let's keep this winning streak rolling, man. We really, really rolling. The swagger here. You see us with the shades in fourth quarter and stuff like that. But let's keep it going, man. Let's keep this momentum going, and let's go ahead, keep winning and clinch this North. But anyway, I do mailbag questions, man. Mailbag questions is when you ask me about any college player, any college team, any NFL player, NFL team, and I come back with my honest opinion and shout you out on the video, and I just go ahead and shoot on it. But anyway, y'all can hit me up for mailbag questions on what's the B word 52 on Instagram, what's the B word on Facebook, and what B word 52 on Twitter. I'm mainly on Twitter and Facebook. That's the best way you can reach me. But anyway, man, I'm finna go back to enjoy my family and stuff like that. I'll be back with my week 11 predictions. I did terrible week 10. I did terrible week 10 predictions, boy. My week 10 predictions was, man, they were so bad I ain't even want to do a week 11, but I'm gonna stick with it and I'm gonna stick with y'all. But anyway, man, I'm finna get back to my family, man. This was the big word. I'm Anthony Addison, man. Flocka, I love y'all. Let's enjoy this victory, and I'm out.